Now that we have Trevor Chalobah out, who are we having for our defensive replacement? You have Josh Ashepong, and then I like to think that Badiashile tried against Benfica, so for me it's an automatic start. Badiashile is an automatic start for me. So if you have Sanchez in goal, you have Reece James or Malo Gusto, I think I'll favour James against Liverpool, because now we don't want to play try and luck in a game that we know that the chance of losing is higher than the chance of winning. So I'd rather we start strong. So James is a very good start for me. Cucurella, yes, stays there, and then Badiashile will partner with either Hato in the defense. Chalobah is not there, so Badiashile will either partner with Hato, or at a point in the game we bring in Josh. But I feel like Josh is a little young. He has to get some experience to be able to compete against Liverpool. And this is not, if you're having option, let's know that we're having option. You understand? If you're not having option, of course, an automatic start for him. Maybe Maresca cannot just gamble one. I hope he has not played any bet for this particular match. And now, unfortunately for us, 3 matches in a row, we're having straight red cards. For 3 matches in a row, red cards. So this is going to be the 4th match, and then we don't want to repeat the same. Whatsoever is feeding them, or whatsoever that is making these players to be, on another level, they need to stop. Because we don't want to concede with a red card, even early in the game. We don't at any point of the time. So let's just stop this. You understand? Let's just stop this. Now, in the midfield position, fortunately for us, Caicedo played the last match and then he's not injured. But it worries me the amount of time we use him. You understand? And he literally does all the midfield work. Enzo Fernandez just distributes ball majorly. He demands, but it's not much of a ball winner like Caicedo. You understand? So now we have some strong games coming out. Thank God we have international break, and I know most of these players are not going to even get the rest. Traveling alone itself is not even stress, let alone going to play another match, you understand, as competitive as it should be. So of course we don't have any choice now to use him. So Caicedo is still gonna be there. Of course. And in that match, you expect Liverpool to press, to pressure. So now we need Caicedo. He's going to be very, very exhausted in that match. Andre Santos is injured, so we can't even combine him with Caicedo because they are both match ball winners. But now the good thing is Romeo Lavia have a way of coming back against Liverpool. Anytime he's gone injured for a long time, if he's to come back, this I think 2 or 3 times he's doing it in a row now, he'll come back to play the match against Liverpool. And then one good thing is that we often play good football against Liverpool, and then our inexperience at the back line has often cost us. We've played 2 finals, which one we lost on penalty, and then one, I don't know, was it the semi-final? But EFL Cup, so I'm referring to, if you can remember. So we played against them and they won us like twice. So, but in the league, we often play draw. It will not, this time around, even if you have to get a draw, it's not going to be the end of the world, you understand? It's something that will reduce Liverpool's constant, grip on the points, to be at the top of the table. So we need to reduce that if at all we want to make the league competitive, you understand? Because they are still favored, you understand what I'm saying? So now, Esteban Willian came in the second half. Kopama is not playing, so Esteban Willian came in the second half. I like what Enzo Maresca did actually by starting Neto, and Garnacho. And it was even the Garnacho's touch against Benfica that saved the day. So I feel like if he's still going to start, and me, personally, I will still start do the same starting 11, you understand? So Neto and Garnacho, with that form, is now picking up now. I'd like to start him. Then Neto here, then Esteban Willian can replace. And if you decide to start with Esteban Willian, but it's going to be very, very good for him. That Kakes guy, really Liverpool, that guy not to play. You need to have some muscles. Even if you dribble him, he can run. He has. So Neto can, if he's in a good shape, which I think he is, will be able to take on Kakes. So player for player, Liverpool get and pass also. What we have against Liverpool is a bunch of babies. I will not be even sugarcoating anything here. Player for player, Liverpool pass us. Liverpool got 9 at a top level. Isak and Ekitike, that guy is later. So it's a very good option that Liverpool has. So now our backline should be very, very solid. That's why I will not favor Adam start and that's why I will not favor Josh starting. You understand? Because he's used to doing some kind of dribble to enter into the midfield that can cost us. You understand? And this is a match where any iota of mistake is punished. So me, my 2 flanks, Garnacho, Neto, Caicedo stays in the midfield, supported by Enzo Fernandez and Romeo Lavia. So we have 3 pivot midfield: Romeo Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, and Moises Caicedo. So our number 9 we don't have a replacement. Let's be true. Let's be frank with ourselves. Joao Pedro is our only line for now. It's not even putting him and G. So this particular encounter is going to be cracking, and they are coming to Stamford Bridge. Now, I am not expecting us to lose this match. This particular match against Liverpool. No. Now, this is what I think will happen in the match. Now, if you have been following me very, very well, you'll see that I have been making good predictions, and then even my starting lineup, if not because we are not consistent with the set of players we use, the managers keep changing, and then of course it's not his fault all the time, but in most cases he also favor transition in changing and then making adjustments to matches. You understand? I call him a example like that. Yeah. So the more you use the players, the more better they get. So now this is what I think will happen in the match. Our back line will be shaky, but I feel like with Badia Shield at the back, we will be able to be consistent enough, because with his passes, people tend to discover themselves. This person that has a cool pass and everything. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistake, because I don't know why I keep feeling like he will be the one to make a mistake, but hopefully he doesn't. I pray he doesn't. Now, in the midfield, we are going to have a very good control of the midfield. I will not lie. With Lavia back, Caicedo and Enzo, they are not going to break our midfield easy. It will be like you hold, I hold. That's how that match is going to be. There's nothing like Liverpool will overwhelm us. No. Now it's going to boil down to people who can be clinical enough to take those chances. But me, I know we are going to have a very serious midfield battle. And our wingers, if our midfielders can constantly find our wingers, I don't think we are going to be having more of a problem. So this particular one is going to be very cracking. If you put your mind, say Liverpool will come Stamford Bridge over rawness, now lie. If there's any team that we are so almost competitive with, against every time, it's Liverpool. Man U, no matter how they run down under the box, Chelsea always have problems with them. In recent time, we always have a problem with them. But you see Liverpool, even if we lose the game, it depends if we even lose, because now we'll play even better. So this match, my one is the midfield will be very good. The defense will be shaky, but at least our midfield will be able to cover some spaces. So now I'm expecting Garnacho and Neto to have a good game, including Esteban Willian, even as it's not starting, and I expect Joao Pedro to come and receive the ball more. Now, what do I think will end that match? Liverpool are 15th on the table and Chelsea 8th. So we have 8 points apart. So this is going to be good for Chelsea. If we can win, we'll have 11 points. 11 points. That's a very good one. Now against this Liverpool side, who do I think will win? Chelsea are going to control the game. I think we're going to have more possession. Yes. In Stamford Bridge, with our performance against Benfica, I will go Chelsea win Liverpool. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. That's my score prediction. I'll stick with that, even if it's a draw, but I stick with that to the performance we put on against Benfica. Now you can say the performance against Benfica was average, but we are able to step up in Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge is Chelsea's fortress. Even if we go outside and get dicey, when we come into Stamford Bridge, we are supposed to have confidence, you understand? So I think that confidence from the losses we have been having prior to that Benfica match, I think there's something we can work on with that. So I think we are going to be much tighter, we are going to be more intense and more direct with our play. So I feel like we will win this one by 1-0. That is my score prediction. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who do you think you would rather favor for a start, and then what do you think Scoreline will be? Do we share the same opinion? Let me know. If you like my analysis.